Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Don't I look good? Get the microphone up here. Hi, 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 hi. Anybody even awake? I'm all bundled up, as you can see. I am all bundled up. Yes. I don't want it that big. Hello there. Hi. Hello there. Dano. My goodness, how are you? Good to see you. Ashley, how are you? Thank you for joining. I didn't think anybody was up tonight. I was going to do this earlier, but I got distracted. Ashley, and I'm trying to read that one. Onion Anna, that's cute. Olana, hi, how are you? The crown is nice. Ashley, and coming next month. Yeah, you don't want to come up. You don't want to come up this weekend. No, you don't want to do that. Get this a little closer. There. A little snow. Yeah, a lot of snow. Walter's still stuck. The car is still stuck. I don't know if anybody saw the video. It's still stuck. It's going to be there for a couple of days because I cannot move it. Ashley, my glasses. Do you think sure, you just couldn't. I'm always all over, and a lot of times at the coast or somewhere in that vicinity. Dry Creek, how are you? Did you guys get a lot of snow? Miss Marie asked about that. And I said, probably, but I don't know for sure. Did you get a lot of snow? Do I look comfortable and all bundled up? Yeah, it's not that it's cold in here. It's just that when you go down like into the dungeon or the basement, it's cold down there. Yeah, it's cold. Dan Weaver. Hello, Dan. Thank you for coming into the room. I had no clue anybody would be up this late. I mean, I know it's only 10 o'clock, but it is a Saturday night. What's your email address again, JeffreyCharles55@yahoo.com. Dry Creek. Ooh, 10 inches up here, and about the same at our place down there. Yeah, that's about right, because I measured it before it reached its peak, and it was 9 inches, and then it snowed a couple more hours, easily 2-3 more hours. But I didn't think I needed to measure it. I think it was already said and done. It was going to be about 9-10 inches. No snow with this last storm. Really? Gary, the retired cable guy. How are you? You didn't get any snow. Now, where are you located, Gary? Ashley's Scholaring Life and Adventure. I think that's what you mean. Please repeat it. Denise, could you put my email address on the screen, please? Gary the Cable Guy, retired cable guy, North Lexington, Kentucky. I thought Kentucky was going to get some snow, but I guess in your area, kind of like the other day when we didn't get any snow and everyone around us got clobbered. But didn't expect this much snow. I do enjoy the snow. I really do. Don't enjoy being stuck in the snow. If you want to see how Miss Marie and I got stuck, go to the latest video that I just put up. We were all set to go out. We got dressed up, we showered, we got dressed, we ate, I had breakfast, and I said, okay, let's go out. And I put the car in reverse, put Walter in. I didn't take Ethel out, but I took Walter out, the Subarus, and put it in X mode, which you should do. If you have an X mode in your car in snow, go X mode. Now you can only go up to 12 miles an hour, but I wanted to get out. Our hill is pretty like this. So I was trying to back out, and everything was going good. How is Miss Marie? She's doing very good. She got a little scared today with the with the crashing into the fence, but she'll live through it. Leslie, how are you? We're getting more. You're getting more snow today, and not one speck for at least 12 inches has melted yet. No, it's too cold. Our temps aren't going down. You're about 20. Yeah, we're 15 here right now. I just checked it. But tomorrow's going to be even colder. We're talking a high of like 25, 26 and a low of 7. So that's pipe busting weather. So you want to be very careful. Miss Marie was so happy to go back in the house. Yes, she was. She really didn't want to go. I remember her saying, I think it's on the video. I can't remember, but I know she said that temps, our temps either, everyone's cold. Even my sister, I just talked to her a little while ago. Samuel Wilkinson, how are you? Good to see you. Rayleigh, how are you? Good to see you. Good evening to you too. Leslie, I'm done with the snow, Dry Creek. I'm sick of being in the negative temps every single night. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, Leslie. It's been cold, very, very cold at night. You can't go out, can't enjoy anything. And if you do go, I best be bundled up. Dry Creek, that drops off on that side of the dry. Yes, you know that. You know how that drops off. And I broke through the fence. And I just put up some security lights there. So I'm down one security light. I don't know where it went. That panel is gone. It slid down the hill. And that's the exact same spot I went off in the Toyota when I had the Toyota 10 years ago. Dry Creek, us too, Leslie. Dan Weaver, it's hot, 9 degrees in Cincinnati. Go out in your shorts and a t-shirt and get yourself a tan. That's baking weather. That's tanning weather. Unbelievable. I was just outside checking on, make sure the raccoons didn't even come out tonight. That's how cold it is. And for them not to come out, that's unusual. Samuel Wilkinson, how are you doing, Jeff, at Tennessee? I'm doing good, Samuel. Just surviving the weather. I mean, it's paradise. You know that. Just another day here in paradise. Dry Creek, I know because I usually get out of the car right there where you get out of the car. That's right where you get out. And that's where Miss Marie couldn't get out that way. That's how close the car was over the edge. She had to climb over into my seat, get out the driver's side. There was no way she could have opened the door. She would have went right over the edge. Yes. Thank you, Ashley. Now you've got it. Save it. Okay. Put it in your friends file or connections or whatever, whichever one you use. But it was I just couldn't wait to get back in the house and have a hot bowl of chicken soup. Miss Marie made a fresh crock pot full of chicken soup. Oh, that was good. I missed somebody here. Dry Creek. I thought she probably had to crawl over. Yeah, she did. She had to crawl over the seat. No way. And I tried to. Every time I left it in X mode, and every time I tried to move it, it started to go back straight. And then as soon as it hit that ice, the car just went like that. One more time, it would have went right over the edge. There's no doubt in my mind. So I said, let's just stop it here, leave it here. It's not going to go anywhere. And I think Tuesday, it's supposed to be, 50 degrees? Leslie, could you check that? Or Denise, could you check that? I think it's going to be 50 degrees and raining. So that'll all be gone. And I could just back right out. I'm not going to panic or anything. Miss Marie's going, what are we going to do? The car go, just leave it there. It's not go. Will it slide down the mountain? I says, if it does, we have insurance. There's nothing I could do about it. I'm not getting under that car and try to dig it out. That's a great way to get knocked over the edge. Right? Yeah. Rayleigh, wanted to let you know that I had some friends who visited Pigeon Forge from Alabama a couple of weeks ago, and they absolutely love goats on the roof. I told them that I'd pass that information on. Thank you. Along. Thank you. Very good. Yeah. We're closed for the next 2 days. I put it up on the sign early. It's closed due to bad weather because it's just, you can't ride the coaster with ice, and there's clearly ice on the track. That means it'd be for a fun ride and a great video, but when you hit the bottom, you probably wouldn't stop till you hit Cincinnati, Ohio. After that thing raced right off the track, not good. So we're closed for the next couple of days. Samuel, I'm doing fine, Samuel. Dry Creek. I gotta focus. I would love. There you go. Call you Jeff and Kristen to pull it back. No, I don't want to get everything auto. I don't need them. Nah. You know why? Because as soon as you pull it out, it's just going to slide down the hill. It's all ice. You know the hill I'm talking about, Denise. You know how it goes like this, and then it goes up, and there's that hard curve. It would go slide right down there. From my driveway out, it would just slide till it hits something. So just leave it right where it is. It's perfectly safe where it is. Did you? Oh, my cameras. I'm sure they got them. I'm sure they did. I didn't check them, but that's a good question. I will check. Oh, yeah, I'm sure they did. Wow. It wasn't scary or anything because I used to live in the Berkshires, and that's pretty much another day in a life living up there. You get 2 to 3 feet of snow, and you have to negotiate your way through things. And sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't. That's why we all had snowmobiles back up there. You didn't use your car; you went on the highway in your snowmobiles because there was no plowing. It just didn't get done in time. There's so many roads to do. And they didn't mind. You didn't get any tickets or anything. It wasn't a bad thing. 40 degrees Monday, 54 Tuesday. And isn't rain coming that way too? So between 40 and 50 degrees, the snow will be melted. The ice should be melted. I'll just back the car out and everything will be just hunky dory. I'll do fine. I'll do. Well, you guys fighting to get to the information first? That's good. I appreciate both of you. I really do. Yeah, you are on the ball. Thank you. I only need what, 2 monitors? You guys cover it all. You never let me down. Joshy and Stacy, what's happening, guys? What's happening? Did you guys? I'm sure you got snow in Georgia. I'm sure you did. And how much if you did? Gary, the retired cable guy, Dry Creek. Uh, oh, it moved. He would do anything to get on everything. No, I wouldn't. I would care less. I'm going to be like the slushy. No, no. It'd be fun. It'd be fun getting that on the video, wouldn't it? Dry Creek, I know, right, Gary? Yeah, yeah, yeah. The interstate in Knoxville North and Sevierville are rolling as normal. Yeah, that's the first thing they'll clear is 40, and then they'll go to some of the arteries, the main arteries. Jeff Shawshuck, how are you? Hello, Jeff and Tracy and friends from Canada. Hello, Canada. You guys get hit good? Did you? Usually do. It's not unusual for Canada to get a lot of snow. John, 1953-16. Good evening from very snow, Columbus, Ohio. Here it got 13 inches outside. It was 10 below zero in the morning. That's way too cold. I do remember those days. Larry Harvey, excuse me. Hi, Larry. How are you? How are you doing? Did you get your bidet yet? You're never going to get, you're going to make me buy it for you, right? Is that what I got to do? I got to buy a bidet for you? Oh, goodness. Joshy Stacy, we've got about 2 inches, but the cabin looks have about 10 to 12. Yeah, it's somewhere in that area. And I was so set to go to Gatlinburg today. I really was. Oh, I was all geared up, had all the camera equipment, had everything I needed. Never made it out of the driveway. Never. And it's funny because when Miss Marie and I were getting out of the car, 2 people were walking up the mountain. And I go, hey guys, how you doing? What you doing? Well, we're going back to our cabin. And I go, where's that? They go, way up there. They were like the last cabin at the top of the mountain. And they go, our car wouldn't make it up. And he had a Jeep, which is understood. Jeeps aren't going to make it up there. Not at all. Jen's Travel. Hi, everyone. How are you? Leslie, you found that funny. Finally, you got the hint. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to, right? I'm going to have to install it for you, too. Is that what I got to do? Takes 15 minutes to install it. Samuel Wilkinson. Bad weather ice storm was 3 inches at Texas. Really? Mississippi outlet. Wow. Everybody got hit, didn't they? Everybody got hit. Virginia, how are you? Hi, everyone. Thank you for the comment, Virginia Alexander. You saw the video, so you know what we're talking about, right? And I was just out there, and it is bitter cold. Whoa! It when you walk, it sounds like you're snapping things under your feet, and I don't like that at all. That means you walk, you could slip, hurt yourself. So please try to stay out from going outside. Just stay inside. Forget about anything you got to do. Don't need to do it. Virginia saying hello to everybody. Gary, the retired cable guy, saying hello to Virginia. Everybody say hello. John, 1953-16. I see Florida's even getting snow down. Yeah, I talked to my sister. I forgot to tell you that. And she's all geared up for it. It was 21 degrees, and she's just outside Tampa. 21 degrees where she is, and they're expecting flurries. And she says it's very, very windy, extremely windy, and that's unusual. I do remember many years ago, and I mentioned to my sister how I went to visit my parents in Florida, and they had snow. I actually saw snow flurries coming down. Didn't last more than a few minutes, but it did flurry. That was the only time I ever saw it. Terrell Cockerham, how are you? We were in the heat wave, had 23 degrees. I'm coming to your place last week, and we were like running 10 to 31 degrees. That's about everyone's. If the sun comes out, it gets always nice. So that's kind of everybody's average, It's going to be from 10 to 31 degrees. If the sun's there, nice. If the sun's not there, it goes real quick there. Oh, goodness. Virginia says, hi, Larry. Dry Creek, hi, Virginia. You got to say hello to everybody. Make sure you do that. Leslie says, I like cold better than hot. Agreed. But this is getting ridiculous. Yes, I do prefer the colder weather. The nice thing is I could bundle up. And that's what I did today. I bundled up. I got my little beanie on. And not that it's cold here in the cabin. It's just that I've been wearing it all day because I'm going in and out. And walking is, I haven't wore the snow boots in 10 years. When we first came up here, I bought snow boots for Miss Marie and myself. And I would keep them down in the dungeon. And I said, oh, let's get our snow boots. Let's get our snow boots. Charles says, no, so that was that's a negative 10 to negative 31. Oh God, I'm sorry. I can't stand that. When I lived in the Berkshires, that was very common. Never would I do that. That's one of the reasons why I left there, by the way. That absolutely is. I remember, I may have mentioned this, had a Duster at that time. Forget what year it was, maybe a 92 Duster. And I remember and there was a hill where I was because in the Berkshires, the mountain, and I slammed the door. I pulled in the driveway, slammed the door, and the car slid down the hill, and it hit a tree. I'll never forget that. I said, "That's it. It's packing, and I'm leaving here. I've had enough." Leslie says, "Right, you can bundle up a layer, right? You can, but you can only take off so much. But sometimes you just got to be naked. You know what I'm saying?" That's what I tell Rob. Oh, don't give me a picture in my head. Please don't give me that picture in my head. Please. Frog King Tom, how are you, Tom? Good evening. Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you doing? Tom, how much did you get there up at Gatlinburg? It's somewhere between the 9 and 11 inches, kind of like everyone else. I really wanted to go up there. I was so geared up to get up there. And I know that 441 would have been closed, and I know Cades Cove would have been closed. But I really wanted to get up there and get Gatlinburg in the early morning, and where nobody's on the road, probably just a few people scurrying about. But it would have been very pretty to catch that when the snow is fresh. That's when it's the most beautiful. Trust says, if I could afford it, we'd want to move down to your neck of the woods. Well, there are still deals here, Terrell. If you stay out of these areas here, you won't get taken. Ken, how are you? I believe there was 8 inches of snow in the Gulf Breeze, Florida, last January around the same time. I don't remember that, but thanks for that information. Yeah, she's saying it was going down to, I guess, Fort Myers. That's far south. I mean, that's That's at the South Florida range, and they're talking about a freeze and a frost. It's going to kill everything. Has anybody heard from Jeff and Tootsie? Like, no, not a word. Have you, Denise, Leslie, Rayleigh, Hillary, Rayleigh Creative? Yes, John. They are asleep. Rayleigh, Hillary, Rayleigh Creative. Yes, John. They are well. Virginia. Hey, Blaine. Larry says he's probably playing with his VR friend. Yeah, he loves his VR. I haven't played my VR in a while. And every time I attempt to, I just don't get to it. Something distracts me. Or I'm doing editing. I'm doing jobs. And then I forget. Because I get so wrapped up to it, I think it's too late. And I'm too tired to do that. Because once you commit to that, you're going to commit an hour or two of your time. And sometimes I'm too tired. Ginger Selby, how are you? Hope everyone is staying warm. Yeah, I'm definitely staying warm. Virginia Alexander texted me a video of Tootsie today. Okay, so they're still around. Leslie, I got a video today from Tootsie in the snow. She had on her coat and her booties. Of course, she did have. She had to have her booties on. Terrell says, I want to be in there like the Townsend area. So hard to drive for me to Happy Place. Yeah, Kate's Cove. You're a mile from the entrance to the national park, and then a few miles. I forget. It's like 15, 20, 30 minutes somewhere in that area from Townsend. Somebody will correct me. I haven't been there in a while. But it's a beautiful place to go. Townsend's a beautiful, of course, the quiet side of the Smoky Mountains. And there are deals, not necessarily in Townsend. You're going to have to be kind of like on the outskirts of Townsend. Excuse me. Dry Creek checked in with him today. Cool. John, hello, Joshy. Belated happy birthday. Hello, happy belated birthday. I didn't know it was your birthday. Sorry. Mine's coming up. I'll be 71. Yeah, can you imagine that? I know. This keeps me nice and warm. It's insulated. That's why I grabbed that today. Keeps me nice and warm. You need it up here because it's just darn cold. Hey, John. This is Joshy Stacy. Hey, John. Thank you. It was Stacy's birthday. Happy birthday, Stacy. Well, you have one too somewhere in the year, don't you? I'm sure you do. But other than that, everything is good. I can't complain. Pipes haven't busted. I've got everything taken care of down there in the dungeon. I've got a heater going down there as well as the heat that goes through there. But I've just made sure that everything is good. Everything's copacetic. And I shut off because I put all new valves. As you know, I did a lot of plumbing here over the summer and spring. And I put shut off valves all over the place. So anything outside is not going to get inside. So there's not going to be any ice coming into the household pipes. They're shut off completely. Everybody's saying hello to Joshy Stacy. Happy birthday to Stacy, not Joshy. I don't know when his birthday is. I have no clue. Miss Marie's down there. She's been cooking up a storm because we thought we're probably going to lose our power because usually we do during these storms, but not a blink. Not a blink. But we're prepared. We have all our flashlights, our lanterns, the extra batteries. Dan, 14KB1M. Almost sounds like a handle. A shortwave or ham radio. 13 degrees in Louisa, Kentucky. I don't think I've ever been there. Doesn't sound familiar to me. Ken. Winter Storm Enzo was the name of the system that brought that amount of snow to upstate Florida last year. It never made it to South Florida or mid Florida. This storm is down there in the Fort Myers area. That's getting down there a ways. Going to be a lot of dead plants there with the frost and freeze. I remember when I lived there We had a couple of years of some really bad weather, and I was living right in the area of all the orange groves, just hundreds and hundreds of orange groves all over. I'll never forget that. It's one reason why I moved there. It's because when we drove to where my house was, you went through orange groves, and it was just so beautiful. You'd smell those orange blossoms for a few weeks out of the year, then the oranges themselves, and then it killed it. A couple of bad storms and some weird bug killed all the orange trees. So they just bulldozed them under and they put houses all over there. They had to. Built a college over there too, which was right in an orange grove. I'll never forget that. In fact, the area that I lived was where they made Edward Scissorhands. Remember that movie with Johnny Depp? I used to pass by that house every day on my way to the radio station. Samuel says, coming soon, New England Patriots versus Seahawks. Super Bowl 60 championship game, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And next Sunday, February 8th, 2026 at California. Don't miss it. They charge for that, Samuel? Is that a pay-per-view? They charge a lot for that stuff. I just couldn't see paying that kind of money. No, to watch a game. No. They do have a lot of live games on Samsung. Not that I watch them, but I see advertisements all the time for different things live. Free. Imagine that. If it's free, it's for me. Oh, goodness gracious. So tomorrow ought to be interesting. It's going to be very cold, as you know. Probably the high 26, 27 degrees. Overnight low around 7 degrees. No mention of any snow in our neck of the woods. Now, other people will be getting, I guess, the remnants of this storm. I'm not looking forward to any more. Need a couple of good days, warm days. Get Walter out of the fence. And then got to go fish the fence wherever it went to. It kind of acted like a ski. It just went down. So I got to find it somewhere. It's there somewhere. Can't go too far without hitting something or somebody. I'm drinking my coffee because it tastes so good. Samuel doing an advertisement. Coming soon, New England Patriots versus the Seahawks Super Bowl 60 championship game at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Used to do that for a living. Jeff and Tootsie camping. Hi guys, I'm here. I'm here. Snowed in. You're snowed in too, and ready for a warm winter. Yeah, warm weather. Yeah, I agree. Um, I don't want the summer. I'm not ready for that. I thrive too much in this nice, cold weather. Dry Creek. Hey, Jeff and Tootsie camping. Virginia Alexander. Everybody say hello to Jeffrey. Everybody say hello to Jeffrey. You got to do that. How's Tootsie? She's staying warm. I'm sure you got a jacket on her. Did you get her a new jacket? A lined one? Jeff and Tootsie camping. Hey, all in the chat. How are you, Jeffrey? Good to see you. Been a long time since we've all been on the live feed here. I did one last week. I don't do them as often as I used to because it's just by the time I get done with the stuff I have to do, I'm too tired. I'm really. Yep, Tootsie has her bibs on. Bibs. They do make. It's amazing how much they make for animals and pets at all these stores and flea markets and stuff. You could spend a fortune dressing up your animal, your baby. Gary, the retired cable guy. Good to see you, Jeff and Tootsie. Virginia Alexander. Tootsie was so cute in her winter attire. I bet she was. She's cute even without it, so I can imagine how she is with it. Charles has a different YouTube channel, which I posted pics from downtown Gatlinburg today. Seemed funny seeing no one out and about. See, that's what I wanted. Charles, that's what I want. I wanted to catch that moment when there's nobody there, the quiet of the right after the storm. I really wanted to capture that, but I guess I'm not going to unless I want to walk to Gatlinburg, which that's not going to happen. John 1953:16. Hello, Jeff and Tootsie Camping. Yeah, I missed that, and I was really counting on I was all geared up to go. I guess I wasn't supposed to go, right? I do look at life like that sometimes. If you're delayed and sometimes you get upset, um, look at it as maybe you weren't supposed to go. Maybe there's a reason, you know. There was a movie out there. Was it Left Turn? I think it was called that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know you will. And I believe the story was based on. I'm trying to remember. This is going back. A lady comes out of a hotel, and she could take a left or she could take a right. And if I remember, it showed what would happen if she did either one, and that's how life is. Virginia Miss Marie looked very relieved to not go. Yes, she did. She really wanted to just go back in the house. Ken. August is usually when I start looking forward to the cold weather again. Yeah, I agree. The hot, steamy, damp weather. That's why I left Florida. I couldn't take the heat anymore. It just was, oh, God, I couldn't breathe there. And I didn't like the air conditioning. That doesn't agree with me at all. Leslie, I actually love the quiet of the snow at night. Isn't it great? We have taken walks in our neighborhood yet at night in the snow because it's so peaceful. Not in the sub-zero temps though. No, but you can bundle up as long as the wind isn't blowing. You can bundle up and stay nice and warm. When the wind is blowing, there's nothing you can do. I don't care what you're wearing; it's going to cut right through all that clothing that you're wearing. Dry gets pretty for a few minutes. Yes, last night was so nice. I was outside just sitting there listening to the snow. Snow has a sound, and then there's this tremendous burst of silence after the snow really accumulates. You just stop and listen, and it's so quiet, and there's no traffic up here, so it gets deafening quiet, and I like that. I really do. Shirley 765, hello. Shirley's 765, Dry Creek. Are you freezing in Indiana like I bet you are. Virginia says, one time long ago, we walked over a mile and got stuck in a snowdrift. It happens, especially in certain places where you live. You think it's solid ground. Next thing you know, you're up to your earlobes in snow. John 1953:16. You need to take Miss Marie to the cat's meow sometime. Oh, goodness gracious. She's never been in one of those stores. Never. Not Marie. No, not at all. Honey, everybody wants you to go with me to the cat's meow. Are you there? Yeah. They want me to take you to the cat's meow. You want to go? Well, it's good for a part-time. She wants to work there. Oh, friends and family discount. Yes, that's going to be great. Uh, what? You want to take me there? Yeah, sure. Everyone wants me to videotape it. Why would you be videoing it? Because it'd be a fun experience. No. Yeah. All I have to do is just go in and you have to for a job. No, and then you could do the Vanna White thing. Show us all the apparatus. What apparatus? The apparatus at Catch Me Out. They have apparatus? Oh yeah, all sorts of toys and for your cat. We don't even have a cat. The cat died. The cat died. The cat died. Well, you can still get some toys for the cat. No, I want. No. Unless you buy me one. I'll get a cat. We'll go get a cat, and then we'll buy it toys. Tomorrow, Sunday, NASCAR season is back. 2025 at Daytona 500 in Florida. I think you mean 2026, right? Mind. That would make, I lost it. I lost it. Where did it go? Terrell, just watched a funny AI video. Caption was crews working hard to clean up the snow, and was a bear using a snow blower to clear the wood. That's cute. I like that. AI is scary now, isn't it? Isn't it? Can't quite tell the difference yet. Haha, right after the green card of the cat died. Dry caricature. Dry caricature. I'm sure it was over there. John says she's been calling out that one name. Oh, that one name. Ron Hall. Yeah. Uh, she doesn't even understand that stuff. I got a winner, you know, compared to my exes. Holy mackerel. Whew. That's time for a pause right there in my mind. Terrell. Yes, it's there still. Tells I can't get hands right. Hands and other critical features of the human body. The mouth moving, it's not quite perfect yet, but it will be. Next couple of years, you won't know who's really talking to you. It may not even be me right now. You know that you can clone yourself in AI with your voice, your mannerisms, and you would never know if it's me or not. And that kind of takes the people, person, individual thing out of it, doesn't it? Isn't it? This isn't a hoodie. I thought it was a hoodie. No, it's just a big old shadow behind me. I still got my lights back, all my key lights. They're all around the room. I just don't use them much because over there, there there's there's a whole bunch of lights. I should turn them on, but yeah, I guess if I did more live, I would set the room up differently so you'd get more key light. I don't mess around with AI. I haven't even tried it yet, and I don't think I want to. There's no real interest in there for me. I don't want. I know some people get into it and they like to make some really funny videos, and all the power to them. I'm glad they do because I laugh at a lot of them, but it's just not me. Terrell says, where did it go? Dry Creek. Then there would be two of me. Oh goodness, no, 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 please God, no, please. Mary Lee, how are you? Mary Lee Robinson. Good evening, Jeff and Miss Marie. Got 4 inches of snow last Saturday. Lost power about 12:30 a.m. Sunday. Still no power. Ooh, that's right. Nashville, there's no power either. Just got water. Sorry, a couple of days ago. Please keep us in your prayers. Yes, 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 yes. And you're in Mississippi. Am I right, Mary Lee? Wow. Tomorrow, Sunday, NASCAR season is back. There it is, 26 at Daytona 500 in Florida. A has made its place. Yes, it's like a Photoshop, and it makes masking easier. Yes, I'm sure there's some really wonderful stuff out there. I've seen it, and I'm impressed. True, I'm impressed with the beef. I'm impressed with the beef. I'm impressed. I can't wait. Oh, they already have, lemon. I'd always forget that part. Dry Creek. What is her name? Lemon something is lemon. She does a lot of AI, and she's really good at the Russian chick, Mary Lee Robinson. Tim's feet are not in good shape because of the ice and his diabetes. Ooh, you need to keep the circulation going. You know that, Mary Lee. You're all into that. You got to keep his legs in the air, keep him warm. He really needs to. Um, I know he loves his cowboy boots, but he needs to take them off and he needs to put therapeutic socks on. I'm not a doctor and I do play one on TV. and he needs to keep that circulation going. A lot of warm foot baths, things like that. Got to do it. Got to do it. Mary Lee, yes, Ripley, Ms. Uh, Hi, Lemonist. That's it. Thank you. Mary Lee, yes, Ripley, Ms. Hi, Lemonist. That's it. Thank you. Hi, Lemons. Oh, I cannot remember, but she does some stuff. She's a bit risque with her language. I have to admit that. She doesn't hold back on the language, but she does a great job of ripping the Orca twins apart. Samuel Wilkinson, Miss Marie looked very NASCAR. Yes, she did at the no-go. Yep, she loves those. I bought her those coats. I got her a couple, three different types. They go down past her knees because she's cold all the time. I don't know if I could walk in those things. And I've seen them. It's like, I don't know if I would be comfortable in those. I don't know, but she loves them. And she keeps snugly warm. She likes that. Mary Lee, no frostbite. Didn't know that he had regular shoes. He doesn't have any regular shoes. I know he loves his cowboy boots. He's got some nice tasted cowboy boots. I do know that. But it's not good for his feet. It's stopping his circulation because you got to fit into those boots. He needs circulation. I know he doesn't want to hear that. Tim, just do the right thing. We care about you. We really do. So do the right thing so you don't want to not be able to move around because I know you like to go. You like to do things. Terrell says diabetes is nothing to take lightly. My wife is diabetic. There you take it from Terrell. So you know what I'm talking about, right? Not that I have it, but I read. So it's like I keep up with a lot of this stuff. And one thing, circulation is the key. Key. He had regular shoes on. When he was here last time, he had cowboy boots on. I admired them. I told him those are nice boots. Virginia. I love that coat. Where did you buy it? Don't mind asking. Different places. I've ordered them from all different places. Just put in your search, and you can go anywhere depending on what you want and where you want it. Long woman's long winter coat, and there's some particularly good ones out of China that because they're so cold up there. I mean, they're sub-zero all the time in the winter, and they have some really seriously good coats. And one of them came from, I think, the one she had on today, the tan one. It wasn't expensive. Don't get me wrong. They weren't expensive. It takes a while to get them. So if you order them now, you might have by next winter. Ms. Tep just popped in, saw you live. Hope everyone is warm, safe on this cold winter night. Perfect time to play Gordon Lightfoot. Warm, cold winter evening. I haven't heard that in years. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Tep. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Virginia Alexander, love Miss Tep. Hello, she's saying hello to Virginia Alexander, 49.99. Hope you're doing well. You got when you have ailments, you have to stay on top of this. Mary Lee, does Tim? It just caught me in the brain. Do you give him lemon with cayenne pepper? That really gets the circulation going. Miss Marie gives me that every morning, almost without fail. How come I didn't have lemon and cayenne pepper this morning? Hello? Hello? My love? Honey? Yeah. I didn't have lemon and cayenne pepper. Why not? I gave you your fruit shake. She gave me a fruit shake. Oh, yeah, every morning I get a different fruit smoothie. Every single morning. No sugar added. Fruit shake with moringa. Moringa. That's another good one for circulation. But the lemon stuff is good too. It is supposed to be Ms. T. Hi, Ms. T. I don't know why it shows up as it. YouTube is like that. I tried posting. Speaking of that, earlier today, the situation with the car, how we got stuck in the fence and stuff, from my phone, directly from my phone, going into studio and putting it up on YouTube, but it wouldn't let me monetize it. I go, what the heck is this? That's what it's all about. They have no problem putting a commercial in my. I go, what the heck is this? That's what it's all about. They have no problem putting a commercial in my video, so I want it monetized to offset what they're making. And so I had to take it down, delete it, and edit it in my studio. Bunch of gangsters. Mary Lee, love you both. Mean it. Got to unplug Wi-Fi from the generator, but I need to start. Okay, thank you much. Give my love to Tim, and keep his feet moving, keep them up in the air, and keep them warm. All right, we'll see you soon. Ms. T, thanks. Yeah, because it says here Ms. Tep on mine, underscore. People said that last time it was live. I'm not doing anything different. I can go down to my studio downstairs or this one up here on the third floor, and it'll do the same thing. But if I go on my phone, it doesn't show that. Go figure. Dry Creek, because she knew you were going to try to roll her down the mountain. I wasn't trying to do that, Denise. I really wasn't. Virginia says, I thought you changed your name to Miss T. Yeah, we had a whole bunch of people last time I was live going, that's not me. Why is it? I don't know. I can't change that. I have no power over that screen. It's the YouTube. Miss T. No, I didn't get, see, she didn't change it at all. I didn't change it. YouTube changed. Yes, they did it. I had nothing to do with it. Virginia, I recognize your picture, Tona. John, 1953-16. You need to get Miss Marie on camera so she can say hi to everybody. Do you want to come up and say hello to everybody, honey? They're begging for you. I can't focus my right eye real good. I don't know. I guess I need new glasses. Nashville tends to see more weather from the northwest that rarely make it into the east due to the mountains. Yeah, that blocks them, sends them. Here comes da 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 da. Step over the cable. Step over and sit there for a minute or two. People are going to say hello to you. She's watching something downstairs. What is it you're watching down there? You look fine. You look great. Watch your feet. Okay. Sit on the couch. I'll turn this way. You don't look at my ugly face. Oh, on the stool. Sit on the stool. There she is. Everybody say hello to Miss Marie.
And Jisoo, hello. Hello, everyone.
There she is. See, yeah, it's right on her. They don't need to see me. They've seen me. Oh, Virginia.
Good evening.
Yeah, she got a little scared in that car ride today.
Hello, Virginia, Alexander, Kevin, Music. Everybody's here.
Everybody's Gary. In the room.
Love you, mean it. How's the wife?
Frog King is saying hi. Denise is saying hi.
Hey, Frog King. Hey, Denise, how are you?
And Rob. Rob. He's just quiet all the time.
I gotta go down now.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jeff and Tootsie are in the room.
Hey, Jeff, how are you? It's been a while.
And Tootsie's in her winter wear. I wish I could see Tootsie in her winter wear. That would be nice. Okay. I gotta move that there. Now you got me again there. Okay, you happy? Okay. Good. It's snowing in Nebraska. How much snow, Angie Sue? Is it bad?
30, 765.
Leslie saying hello to you too.
Oh, Terrell.
Yep. Terrell's in. Hello, Miss Marie.
Hey, Leslie. How are you? How's Larry and the kids?
Gary, the retired cable guy. Marcy is doing great. Love you. Mean it. Jeff and Tootsie. We're good.
Sam Wilkinson. Hello. Is Sam Wilkinson related to Buddy Wilkinson?
Are you? I never asked that. It's a good correlation. Are you related to Buddy? We'll say, oh, thank you for sending the video. Appreciate that. How did you figure that out? I didn't even think of that. Are you? She's going back down. She's watching something. Watch the cable when you step over.
Larry went to bed because someone around here has to work.
Oh. You know, he is going to close his eyes, Leslie. Sooner or later, he has to close his eyes. Larry, you going to sleep with one eye open tonight? I bet you are. Oh, goodness. Gary saying hello to Angie. Well, thank you for being up with me this way. I'm very surprised. I just thought about it, and I go, why am I not going live? You know? Why does this shirt makes me look like Pizza the Hut? Does it because I'm slouching? I think that's probably why. Pizza the Hut. Move this a little forward. I don't know why I have the keyboard on my lap. I really don't know, but I do. There. That's better. I guess I can see you guys better now. Oh, goodness gracious. Samuel says, no, Miss Marie, he's not related. Leslie says, hi, Tona. So I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow because I'm going to be bored because I can't go out. And I really want to go out. Angie Sue, not close to what you guys got, showing pretty good, and it's a bitter cold. Yes, it is bitter cold. Charles says, Jeff, I just did my first video a couple of weeks ago. It's tough. It's music with my pictures, and it's took it last year. Just do it, Charles. Just do it. Even if you screw it up, you'll learn from that. You can then go, what did I do wrong? Was the volume too loud, too low? Just keep working with it. You will get it. You know, it's not complicated. It's just new. And congratulations on your new video. I'd like to see it personally. Not necessarily to critique it, but maybe I could help you out with it. Miss T says, how much snow did everyone get? List your locations and amount. We've got 91. Is that 9.5? Okay, there was no space there. I was going 91 inches. No, 9.5 inches. Cambridge City, Indiana. John says Ohio now has 2 Wawa gas stations. Our BJ's opened up. BJ's warehouse, kind of like a Costco and stuff, and their gas was $2.15. It still is $2.15. I only use Shell in my car. I won't use anything else because anything else makes the car stutter. So I'm not going to do that. Jeff, you should post a video of Tootsie. Yeah, he does. In the summertime, he's always doing pictures of Tootsie. They're always. John says last week in Columbus, Ohio, got 16 inches of snow. That's just too much for me. Sorry. Since I've left the Berkshires, I don't want to see that kind of snow all the time. And it was all winter long. I'm not going to do it. It's on YouTube. I don't think it's bad for my first. Send it to me on my email, and I want to look at it because I don't know your handle on. Send it to me on my email, and I want to look at it because I don't know your handle on YouTube. Miss T, sorry, Jeff. It's okay. I have to, with my bad eyesight, I have to, this is even better when I actually lean forward. I can read the screen. As soon as I go back here, my right eye is weaker than my left eye. Age. Remember, I'll be 71 this coming month. Don't feel sorry for me. I've lived a good life. Didn't even think I'd live this long. Jeff and Tootsie camping 5 inches in North Carolina. Oh, goodness gracious. John says, our Wawa gas stations. I don't know, John. I'm not sure. I can't say that I've seen one, but I'm not going to say they're not here because I don't know. I know we have a new Weagle Weigels. It's in Middle Creek. It's right next door to Amico. They just opened it up a couple of weeks ago. Samuel says I got 103 subs on my channel. It's Samuel Wilkinson Jr. That should be pretty easy. Okay, Samuel Wilkinson Jr. Do me a favor, Samuel. Send it on my go to the latest video I just did and put that on there, and it'll wind up showing up in blue. And then I'll click it right away and go back. I'll look at it. I'll give it a like, and I'll subscribe. I'm actually already subscribed. By the way, if you didn't know this, all you people that are on here or anybody that responds to our videos, I immediately, before I answer, because if you make a comment, I always answer. I go right to your channel and I make sure that I'm subscribed to your channel and I hit all. Nobody gets past it because I want to support you. I want to make sure that you're getting some, even if you don't have content. Sometimes it says this person does not have content. I don't care. I want you to know that I saw your comment and I'm subscribing to your channel. It might trigger you to actually do a video, anything, just walking around outside. People want to see this stuff. So do it. Take a shot. Laugh at yourself because I'm sure you will. And then after a while you go, oh, this isn't so bad. This is kind of fun. And people like seeing daily life, real daily life. That's pretty good, Samuel. 103 subs. You're getting there. That's not bad. Ms. T says, wow. Charles says, up here in northern Michigan, we got use Shell. Every time I put the bike, which needs 92 octane, I get a ping. I could put an 87 octane in the bike. Yeah, it, different companies do different things to different vehicles. And I tried. I used to use Amoco. What else do they call that? I don't know if they don't call it Amoco anymore, do they? BP. BP. It used to be Amoco, but I'm brought up on that. And that's a really pure gas. Amoco BP is a pure, but my car does not like it. It likes all those additives for some reason. I mean, the car really runs rough if I put anything else in it. Ken. I mean, the car really runs rough if I put anything else in it. Ken. I remember when YouTube first started out. Yeah, the late 2000, there were no commercials to be found. That's right. And you could go on as long as you want. And then they tried limiting it, and the people got really pissed off. They're a little too invasive as far as telling you what you can and can't do. Excuse me. And what happened to me recently, and I mean like in the last couple of days, they're going back to videos that are 2, 3, and 4 years old on our channel. And they're saying, we can't monetize this now. I already got paid for it. Now they're saying, oh, we can't do it. And the reason they do that is because the artist that I would use for the music, the bed, decided he wanted to get paid. So they copyright you. I think that's really, really not fair. Because it's like you are the ones that put it in your library. You gave me permission. And that's why I stopped using my library, because you had your own library. And then they stick it to you. They really do. Ms. T, that's cool, Jeff. Daily life in VR. The farming game has got us all hooked. I'm still fishing also. I figured you would be. You love your fishing. I know you do, Jeffrey. Have you played any more zombie games lately? Or any? There's some really cool games out there. Really cool games. Some of them are a little too scary for me. Some of them are a little too real. And it makes me go, whoa. I probably don't like that, because it gets my chest. Sometimes I got to take this thing off. My chest is hurting. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you at all. It really does.
Are you okay, honey?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing good. He's watching the show in VR right now. Jeffrey's watching on his VR too. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I got you hooked on that, huh? Ohio's first Buc-ee's opens up March the 6th. Buc-ee's. Now, Buc-ee's are going to have their hands full when Dolly Parton opens her the 6th. Buc-ee's. Now, Buc-ee's are going to have their hands full when Dolly Parton opens hers. Not long from now. I figure in a year or two, maybe it'll be open. That's going to be the go-to place here. Now, I don't know if she's going to open it anywhere else, but if they're smart and they're good business people, they should. Her name is known pretty much countrywide or even worldwide. And people, I think, would take advantage of that. I do believe. Let me see. What else am I missing? Oh, Miss T says, good to hear about Tootsie. After the Fall is Zombies. I don't know if I played that one. After the Fall is Zombies. I don't think I played. Is it realistic? There's one Arizona something. Man, I can't take those zombies running at me so fast. I mean, you really got to be quick. Uh, the Saints and Sinners, they go, like that. But in Arizona, I think Arizona Sun or Arizona Shining, something like that. These things come at you by the hundreds fast, and you're like, whoa, they're coming fast, and you're like, whoa, they're coming at me, and they're cruel. After the Fall Zombie, I'm going to check that one out, Jeffrey. 60 miles is a lot closer than 212 miles. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Yep, you got me. I got you hooked. Hey, kid, first one's free. First one's free. I knew you would like it. Anybody I've introduced VR to is gonna, except Larry. Larry doesn't. He doesn't know. But yeah, it's a fun game because you don't have to just do zombies and war. There's anything you can think of is on VR. Anything. You can throw anything at me, and I'll tell you, yeah, I know right where it is. Thank you. Thank you, Charlie. I sent you an email with a video. Thank you. I will look it up as soon as I get off here. After the Fall is about the same way coming at you. Yeah, takes your breath away. Some of it does. Terrell, YouTube is at it again. Got a hiccup. It's always something. They change names. They do different things. I don't know what their deal is. Samuel says, Bucky's at South Mississippi. They're going to be all over the place. Virginia, it would give you nightmares, Virginia. I'm telling you. Some of these games are very scary. Some are fun. You can go on vacations. Remember, I told you before, if you've always wanted to or thought about climbing a mountain, if you wanted to go up Mount Everest, you put the headsets on, you type in the screen, Mount Everest 360, and you will go into that environment 360 degrees. So when you're wearing this thing, you turn your head around, you're seeing everything that's left, right, and back, behind. Look down, see your feet, and you're there. You ever want to fly in a hot air balloon? Fly in a hot air balloon. It's so real, you're going to get the butterflies. That's how real it is. You want to take a coaster ride that scared the heck out of you? Take the coaster ride. It's that real because the sound is there. The only thing is missing is the smell, but everything else is there. Left and right, up and down, the sound is there. It's not 2D. It's 360 all the way around you. They're going to be building a Buc-ee's in Gretna, Nebraska. Leslie says Larry's too busy working. Yeah, I guess he is. He has no time for that, but you do. You can play VR. Virginia says commercials are interrupted. Yeah, I have no control over that. I don't put the commercials in there. They do, and I don't get paid for it. Then they have the nerve to take it away to go, this song that would be 2 seconds long or 5 seconds long. Go, we can't do that. We got to take that video down on you. I think there's a guy. He's in a tweed suit. And he's probably all bald, and he's like, yes, dear, I'm gonna delete them. I'm gonna delete them. That's what I feel. That's what I see. Miss T says I haven't had that happen. It happens to different people. Miss T. Charles says Bucky's is looking at putting one just north of Detroit. Ooh. Do you think that's a good decision? You know how tough Detroit is. Is that a good decision? I don't know. Samuel says, coming soon, Bucky's at Louisiana. They'll be at every stop eventually, every major stop, I should say. Some of the smaller ones, they just won't because the debits don't meet the credits. Virginia says they should pay you. Yeah, they should. I'd been getting paid all these years. And then all of a sudden they go, oh, you can't use this song anymore. And they give you an option to silence the entire video. What good's the video? If it silences what I'm talking about, what good? And then we'll pay you. Who's going to watch it? kids. This T. Do you get paid for the commercials when they no, no. When you see a commercial, that has nothing to do with me. I don't. Nobody does. Don't. You don't get paid on the commercials they put on your video. Excuse me. Excuse me. You only get paid for watches, likes. That's why I would say like, comment, subscribe. You only get paid for watches, likes. That's why I would say like, comment, subscribe. Then you get pennies, literally pennies. That's why I don't understand how some of these people go on cruises all over, and something's not right. Something's not right. But it all comes out in the wash, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Terrell says there's a place in Detroit that the street signs are all in Sanskrit. There you go. There you go. What's the world coming to? Right? Samuel says In-N-Out Burger in Tennessee. I heard they're, and you know what else they're putting up in Tennessee? Jollibees. You ever heard of Jollibees? Now, Miss Marie swears by Jollibees. They started, I believe, in the Philippines, and allegedly, I have not had them, but she says it's the best chicken. They make spaghetti. They're really, really popular. Look it up online. Denise, if you're still out there, and Leslie, look up Jollibees and see how big they are, because all in Southeast Asia and Europe, all over the place, Jollibees is a big chain, and she swears by them. I don't know. In-N-Out Burger. Excuse me. Coffee's coming back. I just bought coffee yesterday. Put this to the side. I got my black silk coffee. It was $16.99. You heard me right. For the regular, was it half pound or pound? $16.99. I hated paying for that, but I gotta have my coffee. I think you should get paid for commercials and replays in your videos. Nope, not always said that. Yeah, I agree. It all comes out in the wash. It's true, and I agree. These people that are doing what they're doing, the house of cards always falls. Always. Charles says the ones that do those cruises and a corporate sponsored are using using as a tax write-off. Yeah, probably, but it doesn't add up. It just doesn't add up. There's something else going on there, and we'll find out eventually. It says voted number one there. Chicken in America. Thank you, Denise. Jollibees voted. Did you hear that, honey?
What?
Dry Creek. She had checked it out, and I think you're talking about Jollibees, right, Denise? Jollibees voted number one chicken in America. Bargain Barn is still the best place. Yeah, he didn't have any though, Gary. I was there just the other day, and he had none left. When he gets it, I got that last time, and it was only, I don't know, $8-9. It wasn't a lot of money, so should have got a case. Is what I should have got. Bargain Barn, the best place to go. You go, definitely the best place you go. There are 33 Jollibees in California. Thank you, Leslie. Imagine that, honey. 33. They're coming this way. They said they're coming to Knoxville. I hope they come to Sevierville. And of course, maybe Gatlinburg, but the chicken guy, speaking of the chicken guy, did you see his transformation? What happened to him? Did you see Leslie, Denise, look up, and anyone else, go look up chicken Guy Fieri, or Fieri, however you want to call it. It's Fieri. Wow. He looks like a fattened version of Leave It to Beaver. Remember Leave It to Beaver? He looks like a chunky Leave It to Beaver. John, that car wash at Bucky's, Severe, was very nice. Haven't tried that one. Been to it. I think we went to it twice, and it's just too far out of the way. No, no, well, no. If you're gonna do it, no. If you're gonna drink coffee, drink coffee. I mean, I do it for the kick. This is the real deal. Real deal. I like coffee. I don't take drugs, and I don't drink alcohol. ever. But I would sell you to the Arabs for a cup of hot coffee. Yeah, that's the kind of guy I am. Not really. I see paint fingers in the witch. Oh, yeah. What are they doing? Trying to do the Route 66 thing? Yeah. In the Volkswagen. They're trying to copy off the two orchestras. That's scary. That's scary. There's nothing on Route 66. It's been done so many times. And their shtick is not really interesting. Butterfly rainbows. My goodness. I'm so glad your car didn't go off the side of the hill. You, me, and Miss Marie think the same thing. We're close. Inches. Literally inches. If the fence post wasn't there, we'd already be over the edge. You see Leslie's comment about that? No. What was that? What did I miss? I never miss Leslie. What did I? Yeah, I saw that 33 Jollibees in California. Is that the one you're talking about? There, I haven't had it, but Miss Marie swears by it, and anybody else we've talked to who's tried it loves Jollibees. They're going to put a lot of places out of business, I guess, because they're just a good company. Makes a good solid meal. Let's see, yep. See Leslie's comment. I hope that was it. Remember when Adam the Woo went to Jollibee? No, I didn't. It looks like good chicken. That's the best. And Miss Marie, you love Jollibees? Do you love the chicken or the spaghetti more, or all the above? All of it. All of it. What's their claim to fame? Why is their chicken so good?
I don't know. They probably put five spice in it.
Five spice, which is we use that sometimes. It's called five spice, and it's good on chicken. And should try it sometime. Not a lot. Don't overdo it. People, when they get a little bit of spice, they no spice, just a little bit to flavor it, not drown it. What did I miss about that? Leslie, what the actual heck happened to Guy Fieri? Oh my, did you see it? You saw it? Can you post a picture? Can that be done on here? Does he not look like a fat Leave It to Beaver? Right? And you remember what he looked like. He had the spiked hair and the goatee and all the metal fishing box tackle stuff on his face. He looks like a 10-year-old that's had too much pizza. I don't know how long that's going to last. I really don't know how long he's going to do that. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Leslie, is there a link you can put up that people could just click it? I don't know how to do that stuff, so I leave it to you guys because you guys are the experts. I am not. What does the cardiologist say about that? What is that, Virginia? I'm sorry. Clarify. It's for the Super Bowl ad. So what he's doing something weird? I hope he goes back to his other look. At least he looked more rock and roll, but in this thing, not a good look. Butterfly rainbow scared me to death. No, it doesn't. Right, Leslie doesn't look anything like him. If I bumped into him, I wouldn't. And he goes, "Hi, I'm Guy Fieri," or Guy Fieri. I go, "No, you're not. Where's your spike hair? Where's all the jewelry? Where's the goatee? Where's the attitude?" I don't know why he did that. I mean, maybe it's just a scammy thing. Charles says, looked up Jollibees. No chicken breast on the menu. What the heck? Oh, they have chicken. Honey, don't they have chicken breast on Jollibees?
Yeah, they have chicken. They call it chicken joy.
Chicken Joy. Chicken Joy. Look that up, Terrell.
Jollibee chicken joy, and they do have that burger.
They got burgers?
Burger in mushroom gravy.
Oh, they got
burger rice and mushroom gravy.
Burger rice, mushroom gravy. So they have burgers there too. And they got spaghetti. I hear that. You saw it, yes. Hello. Bonnie Richardson, how are you? My goodness, I haven't seen you in a long, long time. I hope you're all right. Leslie says, it won't let me post a picture or thank you, Leslie. I appreciate it. I never knew if you could or not. They're missing the boat. Let me see about Link. Okay. She's doing good, Bonnie. We were just talking. She's downstairs watching something on YouTube. Or are you on YouTube or TV?
TV.
TV. TV. I got my hat on because it just feels good. I'm not cold, but it just feels good. Actually, Jollibee in there is one in Michigan. Really, Terrell? How about that? Have you been there? Have you tried it? I never have, but I'm looking forward to it. The Kentucky Fried Chicken up here in Ohio is definitely going down. Yeah, in fact, here I won't even go. I won't. Well, I don't do fast food, but when I did, I used to like Kentucky Fried Chicken, but I won't go there anymore. It was so greasy. I had such an upset stomach, and this is years ago. I all day I was like, oh God, my stomach is killing me, and it was right after I had their god awful chicken. Campbell Lead Road can be a challenge. You're right, Ken. It's a challenge even when it's not a bad weather. Yes. Here's the link for Guy Fieri's new look. I think it's right there. If you check it out, folks, click it. Go to that and click it. You're gonna be shocked. Leslie, Denise, try to see if that link works. It's supposed to be blue. I don't know. I don't understand that. It does, Leslie. So it does. Yay. See, there you go. She got it. You guys are on the ball. Their sodium levels are way lower than most places. And yes, it's in Woodridge, really, Woodridge Drive, Sterling Heights, Michigan. There'll be one near you. They're testing the market, but I believe that once people taste it and realize how good it is, how much people love it, they're going to start flocking to these places and abandoning the other ones because KFC has been downhill for the last 10 years. They used to be the go-to. Remember anybody? Let's go KFC, KFC. Not anymore. Remember football parties? Not that I've been to any, but you see them all the time or hear about. They always have the buckets of chicken. That's where it started. The buckets of chicken, and now people don't want their chicken anymore. You will, you'll see the fall of a dynasty there soon. Mark my words. Samuel says Bojangles, Mississippi, Tennessee, had far more. Um, God, it's been so many years since I've had a Bojangles. It wasn't bad. Did you like it, Sammy? I'm trying to remember, but I can't remember what the flavor was because I just don't buy that stuff. It works, Leslie. See, John says, just remember that Kenny. Oh yeah, Kenny Rogers looked like that before he died. Yeah, he had too much plastic surgery. Yeah, he did. Remember that? What an idiot. He was a good-looking man. He had a face that everybody remembered and recognized. And then he goes because his self-confidence or whatever it is that was lacking in his life, he didn't look anything like himself. And after that, people just, oh well, you got to know when to roll them, know when not to get the surgery. Uh, Miss T, I read that guy just put out that look for him because of a Super Bowl commercial, and that could very well be. And I hope it is. I hope he doesn't want to look like a fat Leave It to Beaver. Not good at all. Not. Uh, would you go to a place called Flavortown with his that look? No. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. It's really it's 118. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. I didn't realize we've been talking so long. I'm sorry. I hope you had fun. Thank you. Make sure you hit the like button. Please, please, please hit the like button. Always leave a comment. This should, by the way, if you missed some of the conversation, I did hit replay. So you should be able to get all the conversations under chat replay or live chat replay if you wanted to see and get these links off of here. And I appreciate that. Night to all of you. You like Bojangles. I'm sorry I can't eat it, but I'll take your word for it. It was good. Good night. Love you, mean it. I do. I really do. And I will see you all very, very soon. And thanks a lot. Stay safe, stay off the icy roads, and we'll be back with another edition of this crazy thing, the Casa de Cuckoo Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. Have a great night.